Okay, buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to dive headfirst into a story so heartwarming it'll make your eyeballs sweat happy tears, and so funny it'll make your stomach do the cha-cha. We're talking about the one and only Sandra Bullock, people. Not just the Hollywood superstar, but Sandra, the mom. And trust me, this is one journey you won't want to miss. You thought Sandra Bullock was just about rom-coms and Oscars. Honey, hold my diaper bag. Before we get to the adorable chaos of motherhood, let's rewind. Picture it. Climbing the ladder, basically living the Hollywood dream. But behind the red carpets and the flashing lights, there was quiet yearning. Little voice saying, hey, what about the pitter-patter of tiny feet? Whisper in her heart, feeling that just grew stronger with time. And speaking of flavor, her early career? Spicy. She was doing everything. Think about it. She's dodging explosions in SB, charming the socks off America and while you were sleeping, and then making you cry buckets in The Blind Side. This woman had range. But amidst all that, you could tell there was depth there, warmth, maternal, and it wasn't skipping on the hustle, but deep down, she knew there was more to life than just movie magic. She wanted to create her own kind of magic, magic only mother's heart can conjure. It wasn't about having it all, it was about having what mattered to her. And this is where things get seriously awesome, because Sandra, being the absolute legend she is, decided to take a different path to motherhood. She didn't follow the traditional script. Nope, she wrote her own. For Sandra, the decision to adopt wasn't just choice, it was calling. It was like the universe going, hey Sandra, this little awesome human needs you, and you need them, and who the hell would argue with fate? It was at this point she began to navigate the adoption process, which, let's be real, is about as easy as parallel parking monster truck in parking space built for scooter. There are mountains of paperwork, interviews that feel like you're auditioning for the FBI, and enough waiting to make even patient saints sweat. But Sandra, she tackled it like the boss she is. She didn't just tiptoe through it. She conquered it with grace and probably a little bit of caffeine. If she could take down Dennis Hopper trying to take down Bus, she could definitely handle some paperwork. The day Sandra brought little Louie home wasn't just new chapter. It was whole new book series. Forget the red carpet. Now it was all about baby wipes and burp cloths. And let's just say, the Oscar-winning actress got crash course in baby talk real quick. She didn't just adopt a child, she adopted a whole new lifestyle. One filled with late-night feedings, sing-alongs that sounded like cat being strangled, and moments of pure, unadulterated joy that could melt even the coldest Hollywood heart. The connection between Sandra and Louie, it wasn't just mother-son thing, it was like two puzzle pieces clicking perfectly into place. The moment they became family wasn't just milestone, it was a universe-shifting event. Seriously, the stars aligned. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Being single mom in the spotlight. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle. Blindfolded. The paparazzi are always a shoe-at-your-head attitude. She wasn't about to let the pressures of Hollywood dictate her parenting. She wasn't about being perfect. She was about being present. And that's what made her such an amazing mom. It wasn't a performance, it was real and raw. Picture this. Sandra in her PJs with baby spit up on her shoulder, reading to Louie all the while, probably thinking about her next movie role. Talk about multitasking. She learned to navigate the chaos with humor, and she made it look easy. Okay, maybe not easy, but she made it look like she was totally in control, a real boss mama. Sandra didn't trade her career for motherhood. She's like, honey, I can do both and I'll do it in heels. She found the perfect balance. She's still slaying it on the big screen while also being the ultimate soccer mom. Talk about true superhero. She became the queen of time management. She figured out how to be working actress and an amazing mom without driving herself bonkers. Okay, maybe a little bonkers, but who isn't parent? She became master at shifting from red carpet glamour to playground duty in like seconds. It's like she has a secret button that switches from Hollywood star to supermom. Sandra's approach to raising Louie was all about love, support, and healthy dose of fun. She wanted to create a nurturing environment where he could grow into his best self. She didn't want him to feel the pressure of her fame. She wanted him to be a regular kid, doing regular kid stuff like leaving dirty socks on the floor. And amidst the craziness of her life, Sandra knew the importance of me time. Self-care wasn't luxury for her, it was necessity. Because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? So she would find time for herself, whether it was a quiet evening with a book or a workout session that probably involved punching a pillow or two. She prioritized her family without sacrificing her own well-being, a lesson we can all take to heart. The bond between Sandra and Louie, it's not just cute, it's powerful. It's like two magnets that were always meant to find each other. It's the kind of bond you see in the movies, except this time it's real life. They've created inside jokes and traditions, and the entire world swoons at every glance between them. Sandra and Louis share the same quirky sense of humor and are often pictured doing fun activities, be it playing sports or just goofing around. They aren't just mother and son, are absolute partners in crime, navigating life's adventures together. They're like the dynamic duo of Awesome. As Louis grew older, their relationship evolved. Louis started to show his own personality and independence, and Sandra was there every step of the way, cheering him on. She didn't try to keep him little forever, she helped him to grow his wings. She's like proud mama bird, and it's ridiculously adorable. It's amazing to witness how they've grown together. Hand in hand, supporting each other, and always making room for laughter, they've proven that family is about love, connection, and the ability to laugh at yourself, especially when you've got baby food on your face, even if baby food was for something else. Sandra's journey to motherhood is bigger than just her story. It's testament to the power of love and the beauty of adoption. She's shown the world that family isn't defined by blood, it's defined by the heart. It's about people who show up for you, who love you, and who make you feel like you belong. She's an advocate for adoption, using her platform to raise awareness and encourage other parents to open their hearts and homes. She's not just talking the talk, she's walking the wall, showcasing the beauty and strength of adoptive families. Sandra's story has inspired countless people, proving that motherhood can take many forms, and all of them are beautiful. She's a role model for mothers who juggle it all, who are doing their best, and who aren't afraid to break the mold. She teaches us that perfection isn't the goal, love and laughter are, through all the ups and downs. Sandra's message to the world is clear. Life is about the love you share, connections you make, and the people who keep you grounded. Her story reminds us that family can be found in the most unexpected places, and that the deepest bonds are the ones that are forged in love, not by blood. Sandra Bullock's story is not just Hollywood tale. It's timeless, one about the joys and challenges of motherhood and the power of family. It's story filled with humor, heart, and a whole lot of love. And as we close this chapter, let's celebrate Sandra, not just the actress, but the mother, the force of nature, the absolute legend. And let's raise glass or sippy cup to her and Louis, the ultimate mother-son duo, doing life their way. And that's all she wrote, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you love this feel-good story. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite Sandra Bullock role?